Do you guys mind if I start?
Penny. Yeah. That's where I sit.
Sit next to me.
No, I sit there.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Here we go.
In the winter, that seat is close enough to the radiator to remain warm and yet not so close as to cause perspiration. In the summer, it's directly in the path of a cross breeze created by opening windows there and there. It faces the television at an angle that is neither direct, thus discouraging conversation, nor so far wide as to create a parallax distortion. I could go on, but I think I've made my point.
Do you want me to move?
Well,
Just sit somewhere else.
fine.
Sheldon, sit.
Big boy. Someone touched my board. Oh, God, my board. Leonard! Leonard!
Hey, what's the matter?
My equations. Someone's tampered with my equations.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Look at the beta function of quantum chromodynamics. The sign's been changed.
Yeah. But doesn't that fix the problem you've been having?
Are you insane? Are you out of your mind? Hey, look, that fixes the problem I've been having.
You're welcome.
You did this?
Yeah, I noticed it when I got up to get a glass of water, so I fixed it. Now you can show that quarks are asymptotically free at high energies. Pretty cool, huh?
Cool?
Listen, I gotta get to the lab. Thanks for a great night.
Thank you. I'll see you at work.
Hold on.
What?
Who told you you could touch my board?
No one?
Yeah, I don't come into your house and touch your board.
There are no incorrect equations on my board.
Oh, that is so...
I'm sorry, I gotta run. If you come up with an adjective, text me.
Inconsiderate. That is the adjective. Inconsiderate.
This is Lalita Gupta. Lalita, this is Leonard and Sheldon and Howard and Penny. Isn't it great? She isn't fat anymore.
Forgive me, Your Highness, for I am but a monkey, and it is in my nature to climb. I did not mean to gaze upon you as you comb your hair.
I'm sorry?
You are the living embodiment of the beautiful Princess Panchali.
Oh, no kidding. Who is that?
A beloved character from an Indian folk tale.
Oh. Us Indian or come to our casino Indian?
You Indian.
Oh.
The resemblance is remarkable. I can practically smell the lotus blossoms woven into your ebony hair.
Well, thanks. I imagine you smell very nice, too.
I shower twice a day and wash my hands as often as I can.
Really? So do I.
But you're a dentist. He's nuts.
Don't be insulting, Rajesh. So, Sheldon, tell me more about this princess you say I look like.
It was said that the gods fashioned her eyes out of the stars and that roses were ashamed to bloom in the presence of her ruby lips.
Oh, my.
Back off, Sheldon.
What?
If you do not stop hitting on my lady, you will feel the full extent of my wrath.
I'm not hitting on her.
And I am not your lady.
And you have no wrath.
You are my lady. Our parents said so. We are, for all intents and purposes, 100% hooked up.
Okay, let's get something straight here. The only reason I came tonight was to get my parents off my case. I certainly don't need to be getting this old world crap from you.
That's exactly the kind of spirit with which Princess Panchali led the monkeys to freedom.
Oh, screw Princess Panchali.
Hey, you can't talk to me like that.
But you're not Princess Panchali.
Luckily for you, she could have you beheaded.
Are there any questions?
Yeah. What the hell was that?
Any other questions?
Dr. Sheldon Cooper here. I am the lead author of this particular paper. Thank you. And you, sir, you have completely skipped over the part where I was walking through the park and I saw these children on a merry-go-round, which started me thinking about the moment of inertia in gases like helium at temperatures approaching absolute zero.
I didn't skip it. It's just an anecdote. It's not science.
Oh, I see. It was the apple falling on Newton's head. Was that just an anecdote?
You are not Isaac Newton.
No, that's true. Gravity would have been apparent to me without the apple.
You cannot possibly be that arrogant.
You continue to underestimate me, my good man.
Look, if you weren't happy with my presentation, then maybe you should have given it with me.
As I've explained repeatedly, unlike you, I don't need validation from lesser minds. No offense.
Really? So why did you come?
Because I knew you'd screw this up.
Maybe I didn't go to college when I was 11, like you. Maybe I got my doctorate at 24 instead of 16. But you are not the only person who is smarter than everyone else in this room. No offense. And I am clearly not the only person who is tormented by insecurity and has an ego in need of constant validation.
So you admit you're an egotist?
Yes! My name is Dr. Leonard Hofstetter, and I could never please my parents, so I need to get all my self-esteem from strangers like you. But he's worse!
Okay, that is it.
Stop it! You cannot blow up my head with your mind.
Then I'll settle for an aneurysm.
Stop it.
You hit me. You saw that? He hit me.
Trying to blow up my head.
So it was working.
It wasn't. It was not. You are a nutcase.
Oh, we'll see about that. Heads up, you people in the front row. This is a splash zone.
It's not. Stop it. Quit it.
Is this usually how these physics things go?
More often than you think.
Fucking nerve! Oh, dear God. Leonard! Leonard, I'm sick! Leonard? Leonard, my comforter fell down and my sinuses hurt when I bend over. Leonard? Ow. Leonard, where are you?
I'm at work.
At 6:30 in the morning?
Yes.
On Sunday?
Yes.
Why?
They asked me to come in.
Well, I didn't hear the phone ring.
They texted me.
Well, as I predicted, I am sick. My fever has been tracking up exponentially since 2 a.m., and I am producing sputum at an alarming rate.
No kidding.
Nope. Not only that, it has shifted from clear to milky green.
Howard, it's the phone!
I know it's the phone, Ma. I hear the phone.
Well, who's calling at this ungodly hour?
I don't know.
Well, ask them why they're calling at this ungodly hour.
How can I ask them when I'm talking to you? Hello?
Howard, it's Leonard, code Milky Green.
Dear Lord, not Milky Green.
All right. And this is my office.
Is this part of the tour?
Nope. Goodbye.
Come on, Sheldon, we've hardly shown him anything.
All right. This is my desk. These are my books. This is my door. Please close it behind you. Goodbye.
Looks like you're doing work in quantum loop corrections.
Keen observation. Goodbye.
You see where it went wrong, don't you?
Leonard?
Yeah?
Get him out.
Come on, Dennis. I'll show you the rec center. They've got Nautilus equipment.
Do I look like I lift weights?
Not heavy ones.
It's startling to me you haven't considered a Lorentz invariant or field theory approach.
You think I haven't considered it? You really think I haven't considered it?
Have you considered it?
Get him out, Leonard.
Come on, Dennis. I'll show you the radiation lab.
Wow. You won the Stevenson Award?
Yes. In fact, I am the youngest person ever to win it.
Really? How old?
14 and a half.
You were the youngest person ever to win it.
It's like looking into an obnoxious little mirror, isn't it?
Here's the problem with teleportation.
Lay it on me.
Assuming a device could be invented which would identify the quantum state of matter of an individual in one location and transmit that pattern to a distant location for reassembly, you would not have actually transported the individual. You would have destroyed him in one location and recreated him in another.
How about that?
Personally, I would never use a transporter because the original Sheldon would have to be disintegrated in order to create a new Sheldon.
Would the new Sheldon be in any way an improvement on the old Sheldon?
No, he would be exactly the same.
That is a problem.
So you see it too.
The final question. The score now stands AA 1150, PMS 1175. So, for 100 points and the match, please turn your attention to the formula on the screens. Solve the equation.
Holy crap.
What the hell is that?
It looks like something they found on the ship at Roswell.
Come on, think. Leslie,
Leonard, it's not gonna work if you rush me. You have to let me get there.
you are never going to let that go, are you?
10 seconds.
He doesn't have it. He's got squat.
AA, I need your answer.
The answer is -8 pi alpha.
Hang on a second. That's not our answer. What are you doing?
Answering question, winning physics bowl.
How do you know anything about physics?
Here I am janitor in former Soviet Union. I am physicist. Leningrad Polytechnica. Go polar bears.
Well, that's a delightful little story, but our arrangement was that you sit here and not say anything. I answer the questions.
You didn't answer a question.
Hey, look! Now, maybe you have democracy now in your beloved Russia, but on this physics bowl team, I rule with an iron fist. Ow!
AA, I need your official answer.
Well, it's not what he said.
Then what is it?
I want a different question.
You can't have a different question.
Formal protest.
Denied.
Informal protest.
Denied. I need your official answer.
No, I decline to provide one.
Well, that's too bad, because the answer your teammate gave was correct.
That's your opinion?
All right, the winner of the match is...
Hang on. Sheldon, is proving that you are single-handedly smarter than everyone else so important that you would rather lose by yourself than win as part of a team?
I don't understand the question. In 1935, Erwin Schrödinger, in an attempt to explain the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum physics, he proposed an experiment where a cat is placed in a box with a sealed vial of poison that will break open at a random time. Now, since no one knows when or if the poison has been released, until the box is opened, the cat can be thought of as both alive and dead.
I'm sorry, I don't get the point.
Well, of course you don't get it. I haven't made it yet. You have to be psychic to get it, and there's no such thing as psychic.
Sheldon, what's the point?
Just like Schrödinger's cat, your potential relationship with Leonard right now can be thought of as both good and bad. It is only by opening the box that you'll find out which it is.
Okay, so you're saying I should go out with Leonard?
No. Let me start again. In 1935, Erwin Schrödinger...
Sheldon, I think I've made a mistake.
I can see that. Unless you're planning on running a marathon, choosing both stuffing and mashed potatoes is a starch-filled redundancy.
No, it's about Penny.
A mistake involving Penny. Okay, you'll have to narrow it down.
I don't think I can go out with her tonight.
Then don't.
Other people would say, why not?
Other people might be interested.
I'm gonna talk anyway.
I assumed you would.
Now that I'm actually about to go out with Penny, I'm not excited. I'm nauseous.
Ah, then your meal choice is appropriate. Starch absorbs fluid, which reduces the amount of vomit available for violent expulsion.
Sheldon, this date is probably my one chance with Penny. What happens if I blow it?
Well, if we accept your premise and also accept the highly improbable assumption that Penny is the only woman in the world for you, then we can logically conclude that the result of blowing it would be that you end up a lonely, bitter old man with no progeny. The image of any number of evil lighthouse keepers from Scooby-Doo cartoons comes to mind.
Tell me whether or not to go through with the date.
Schrodinger's cat.
Wow, that's brilliant.
You sound surprised.